Oh yeah, you played with yourself? Or
No, I had seen it. It came out, but I haven't had the chance. Obviously, practice and whatnot. But I know a couple people. I know like Jake seen it and then whatnot. But it came out earlier. But class, student athlete. So.
Wow, yeah. And seeing yourself in a video game though, the most popular basketball video game in the world.
That's pretty crazy. Obviously stuff. 2K that I've been playing since maybe 2K15, 2K13. So like, they've been able to be in something like that is special.
I saw you in the trailer.
Yeah.
Get a little dust off there?
I guess, I seen a little bit of it, I'm not really on social media like that, so, but I did like seeing a little some, and then, my mom had like sent it, so I seen it a little bit from there, but I'll probably play 2K a little bit and see what it's about.
I'm impressed by the discipline.
Yeah.
I think 2K15 is when I stopped playing too.
For real?
Yeah, so it's crazy.
Nah, it got better over time.
Who's your player to play with in the game growing up?
I'm a big KD fan. But, I play with, the Miami Heat, when they had Mario Chalmers, D-Wade, LeBron, Chris Bosh. But then also when the Warriors, they had Curry, KD, Clay. That was OP. You couldn't play with them back in the day. You play with them, you was cheating. It wasn't fair.
Did you play with your brother in the last one at all?
A little bit. But I'm more, if I play anything, I'm like my career. So I like play with a player and play with my teammates, and we just play like online together. So.
So it got too complex for me after 15. I was like, all right.
I feel you.
I don't know nothing about the My Park. Like, it seems like it's doing a lot.
Yeah, My Park, that's the best thing going right now.
It seems like it's trying to suck money out of here.
Find some way to get BC.
Tell me about Bruce Thornton, though. What type of point guard is he? Like, what's that matchup?
Experience. He's tough. He makes tough shots. Mid-range, three, layup. He can score from all areas. So he's going in. I know it's going to be for sure a challenge. I know he's going to bring his best ball. I believe he's a 2,000-point scorer or on his way there.
Just got there.
Yeah. So just the fact that he can score the basketball, and we knows that. So I know going until Sunday is going to be a game, and you gotta do what you kind of do. Trust us, scouting reports, trust what the coaches tell us, and just knowing it's gonna be a match for sure.
Is there a comp for him that you've played yet this year?
I don't really think so. I think one of our coaches, Coach Rose, was like, this is a great stretch, for you fears for PG battles. Like, playing Dent was a great one. We got Purdue coming up, then we got Indiana, and you got Michigan. So like you got Ohio State. So just those teams all got great point guards. So just going in, it's kind of what you play basketball for. But comp-wise, I don't think we have played a guard kind of like him yet.
That's one of the things I asked Coach about too. Is you've had so many one-time preps here, you don't get two-time preps until the back end. Just wondering how that's been, especially at the point guard when you're trying to navigate what another team is doing as well as a person though.
For me, it's kind of easy. Just overall, I go home and I just watch basketball. You got YouTube TV. I watch 4 games at one time. Different Big Ten, ACC, SEC. So I'm kind of watching all ball and just seeing different players and different teams. And if I didn't see a team like 3 times and certain players did this. So when the coaches break it down and a scouting report is just a deeper dive for me. Like so I kind of know personnel pretty well. I've seen a couple plays maybe. So just when I actually get the scout, I'm able to know the background, but also seeing it with my own eyes already.
Like, how actively do you watch? Do you watch it? Are you just kind of watching it, or are you like intently looking for things for the future when you're going to play that team?
A little bit of both. I try to just watch it. Overall if it's a good game, and then I might see it like a play or something that they might have ran that I thought was good or I liked, or the announcers or analysts may break it down and you may be like, oh, like I didn't see this, I didn't see that. So that's just kind of like a pre-start before even you play them and you get the scout.
How important is Denham for this team in the last couple of weeks here with everything? Obviously he was out a little bit in the second half, but you guys need him, and you probably need him more than anybody.
Huge. Every day, Denham come in, he come to work, do his job, he can spend extra time, and just have that piece, a strong, physical guard that can make basketball plays. He's solid. Like that's what he knows his role, his job. We all talk to him, coach talk to him, and he knows he's coming in, get guys shots, play defense, do what he needs to do, and just be solid. So Like, it's always great to have a guy like that, you know, is always going to be a solid rock for you no matter what happened, ups and downs. You know he's going to be solid.
Just having a little history against